Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury live streaming channel today. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Hey, how are you today? So anyhow guys, I want to show you, this is my Patek Philippe. This is my Grand Classic wearing the 5296. But I've got it on an Aaron Bespoke strap. This is the guy that Clivers recommended to me, and I gotta be totally honest with you, I'm very impressed. It's an absolute cracker of a strap, and I gotta tell you, man, I think it's better than OEM. Better than the original. That's correct, guys. I think it's better. And I'm going to be ordering some more straps. Aaron Bespoke. He's in Montreal, and I gotta tell you, man, I'm really wrapped, absolutely wrapped in the product there. So I've got to be let me have a look here. I'm just going to invite the Clivers, see if we can get the Clivers on. I don't know if we can come on this early. It's a little bit early today. I got a few things I gotta do today. There's a job to do. There's a job to do. Somebody's got to do it. There's a job to do. Now, I got to tell you guys, just getting this live stream going. Aaron from Aaron Bespoke, absolutely amazing stuff. He does very good work. And I'm not just saying this, I got to tell you honestly, absolutely amazing straps. Absolutely amazing straps. And I'm very happy that I put it on there. He does it in some funky colors. You just say to him, hey man, hello, the Clivers. Let me just plug my headphones in. Hello, Clivers.
Thanks for the heads up, dude.
Hello, man. How are you?
Good. I just got in from my job.
Hey, guys, I want to tell you, Clivers, I just got my strap from Aaron Bespoke. You call it combat straps, but it's actually Aaron Bespoke, Montreal. How do you get the combat straps? Where does that name come from?
Well, they're actually made from the horns of immature minotaurs, and he has to fight them to get them. So that's where combat straps. He goes into combat for every strap now. Actually, his website is combat-straps.com.
Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough there. Tell me this. What do you honestly think of them? I'm over. I think this is better than OEM.
Yeah. No, I was telling you, because he did one for my Parmigiani Calpa, and of course that's a Hermes strap.
Yes.
And his strap just knocks the Hermes in the dirt. There's no comparison.
Wow, amazing stuff. And
one of the nice things I found
about... How much are they? How much are these straps? What does he charge? Tell me that.
It depends. A couple $100.
Yeah, I tell you honestly...
Worth it.
I'm going to order some more. I'm going to get some more because I'm just so... He chose for... I'll bring a picture up. I'm just trying to download a picture now. He chose a blue color for my white gold 5296.
Yep.
It absolutely pops. Okay,
now,
there's no other...
You can tell him, you can choose, I want to go through and choose, you can choose everything yourself, but to me, you're selling yourself short if you don't let him pick.
Hey, dog trainer, how are you?
Hello. Oh, look, the boys are back together. The band is back in town.
Hey, I'm just going to bring that photo up there. This is the pic. look at the blue. It's
Yep.
absolutely. I wanted the blue. I love blue. I've
Molex,
always been a
Molex,
blue.
Molex.
Shocking. It's a
Molex.
Calatrava.
Molex.
Shocking.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle.
Five
$2.
Identical
Patex. 5 identical Patex.
And a
Unison,
ladyboy.
guys. Unison. 5 identical
Oh,
Patex.
you know, your tempo, your rhythm, you're a little off there,
Yeah,
my friend. A little
very much.
Yes.
Hey, I got to tell you, man.
Molex.
Oh, RCO, Arch. I'm working on a deal, and I want to fuck off gold piece. The options. Birth year, yellow gold plus catch. Root beer gold, yellow, what's he saying?
It's like
Birth
math.
year.
This is math. This is
Sorry?
like one of those math. This is like one of those math questions. If Jimmy had 3 chickens and Sally eats
Yes,
2.5 of them.
Yes. Okay, so he's got birth year, yellow gold, and cash. Gold root beer, GMT1 plus less cash, or
Ugh.
UG Patek. What's UG mean?
Was that supposed to be rose gold?
No, I think you've got one.
Ugh.
Ah,
That's
okay.
why I say about them now.
Okay, Patek will help me. Look, I tell you honestly, he's working on a deal. Look, let's be completely frank here. Look, if you had a deal, a special deal to commemorate, get the world time. Forget it. Get the world time. Get the world time. Wear it, keep it, savor it. Get the world time.
Root and unroot its rotor.
Exactly.
Gives you a reason to travel to Honkers. Although I think you might not want to do that right now. Where would you go if you rooted a rotor now? Where would you go, Archie? Where would you go?
Molex.
RCO, $2. President, root beer, or world time? Oh, okay, got you. Simple RCO, world time, or look. The world time, I don't even know which model. I think the best model would be a 5130, slightly bigger. They're a little bit on the unloved side at the moment. I think they are great buying. Look, seriously, he meant yellow gold, UG, yellow gold. Get the world time. It's an amazing watch. The problem is, they're damn expensive. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize this. I bought mine when they were cheaper. Okay,
a mere
cheaper.
$25,000.
Australian.
Yes.
Okay, Aussie dollars falling through the floor at the moment. I got to tell you, seriously, what do you think? If you had you're getting a president, a root beer. Now, you've owned a president, Clive.
Yes.
What would you get? What would you do? Yeah, we want to celebrate a big deal that's gone off. What do you want?
Have you ever had a root beer, Archie?
No, I haven't.
I'd get the root beer then.
Okay, root beer. Okay.
You know how many? Do you know what the exchange rate is? The Australian dollar to the Thai
65.
baht? No, to the Thai baht right now.
Tell me.
I just checked. 20.8.
That's gone up a little bit. That's a little bit strong. It was under 20. It was.
Is that right?
18.
Well, you wouldn't have much fun in Nana Plaza with the dollar at 18 now, would you? First time I went, the American dollar was at 36.
Just out of interest there, do you realize you guys are only starting to get this now?
What?
Why do you think I went onto the dating apps? I couldn't afford to pay. Why do you think I went dating apps? Now, here we go. We've got 2 super chats. Ant G, $2. 5296 for 23. American, he's saying. If that's Aussie or American, I tell you honestly, my 5296, which was an 0809, I paid, the guy was retailing it for 24,000 Australian, okay? I think 23, you're talking US, that's probably a bit high. George Gregorian, Greg Oreo, $5. By the way, George, I posted a autograph. I've actually sent you a card because you're a Patreon member. You got a card. You got a card with the Pontiff's autograph and a nasty note inside. $5 pull dog shit out of retirement to wear while everything's in for service. My next piece can't come soon enough.
Well, you know, George, what did you pull out of retirement? Because one man's dog shit is another man's grail piece. So tell us, what'd you pull out of retirement, buddy?
George, always pull out. Always pull out.
Well, you'll be able to buy a lot more watches if you pull out. And yeah, another point.
By the way, I want to say, sorry, I want to say one thing quickly, Clive. Tell me this: you want to get a watch to signify a major business deal? You know what else I reckon is a great piece to consider?
Rolex.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I'll just tell you. Okay, very quickly. What about a rose gold reverso calendar?
Wow, that'd be
No?
beautiful. Yeah.
What do you
That
think?
would be, yeah. That would.
Okay, $10, Tommy D, $10. My wrist isn't as thick or engorged as yours, so it is bad form to go into the Tudor AD and try on the BB to make sure it's not too ingenious when I have no intention.
Ginormous.
Ginormous.
Look, stop, Tommy D, you got to understand. Stop. That's like me. I never bought nothing at retail. The only watch I bought retail, a friend of mine, Dave, got me a Tudor Black Bay, and then the dealer wanted to sue me. The dealer wanted to sue me because I got angry about their wait list. Look, seriously, Tommy, you don't understand. The dealer needs you as a used customer to keep the first customer buying. If there was no resale market, he wouldn't be able to sell the watch. So don't feel guilty. Just go in there,
You know
test
that
it.
Don Haynes tries on so many watches at the authorized dealers and never buys them that it's his hobby. And most of the ADs in New Jersey have put his photograph up in the break room. Avoid this man at all costs. But Tommy, you know, you get right in there and do it. I'd like to make a quick mention that Archie Luxury has a private WhatsApp group. And depending on the day, $35 or $50 in a donation here will get you into the Archie Luxury WhatsApp group. And the reason I'm saying this right now is, Archie, you made a startling announcement, a revelation, like really surprising information that you put, very private information that you put into the WhatsApp group the other day. So I'm just saying, guys, the inside skinny is sometimes fairly amazing. Plus, there's a lot of boobs in there, a lot of boobs. So you want to get in there, guys.
Can I tell Bud the Stud, $2. Adrian just posted from Bark and Jack during Archie.rodent.
Oh really? I might get off this and check and see what he's saying. I might boost out of here and get some quality watch content.
I got to tell you something, guys. Seriously, a man having a serious business deal. Can I tell you a business deal story? Let me tell you. A good friend of mine who's a lawyer, Clivers. Okay, here we go. Drone Jones won $2. Federico promotes Aaron Straps 2. You guys are twins. Thank you. And Blue Shirt Buddha $2. It's Wednesday Night Live with the Holy Trinity. You betcha. I got to tell you seriously, Aaron Bespoke. I got to tell you, I'm over the moon with this strap. I don't even take the watch off. I normally, when I had the OEM strap, I used to take it off, put it on, take it off. It just wasn't comfortable. This watch strap is amazing. Absolutely. Let me tell you this, Clivers.
How much does Archie like it? He can now tell this Patek Philippe apart from the others, and he still likes it.
Exactly. Now, I got to tell you seriously, one of my good friends, he's a corporate lawyer in Boston, Massachusetts. He had a big win with his client. The client said, you can have any watch you want. He said, okay, 5970 Patek. And he goes, almost any watch you want. The guy said you could have a 5140. That's a perpetual calendar Patek or a platinum Daytona. He went for the platinum Daytona. What? Have you ever had a client buy you anything substantial like that?
Tacos. Clyde's been bought tacos by the occasional felon who escaped a stretch in the slammer.
Boone Dougal, $2. Thoughts on the vintage Hoya Otavia Viceroy? I actually like the vintage.
Well,
vintage Hoyas.
I've had clients ask me, "Hey, you did a great job. Is there anyone you need ventilated?" And my response is, "Do you have any friends in Australia?"
You know, guys, in one of the punters, Hoges.
Oh, by the way, Archie, you might hear a knock at the door here in a second.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
answer it and take the camera.
Okay, so Hoges says, has everyone seen that Horology House is back on YouTube? Breaking news, you heard it from one of the punters on Archie Luxury First. Horology House may be back on YouTube. But you can't go look for him until we're done here. Another 45 minutes, guys.
Yeah, 45 minutes, that's right. Hey, I gotta tell you, seriously, guys, seriously, this whole watch game itself there, I tell you what, China is starting to collapse. It's imploding. There's actually more watches coming in. What's happening in America? Are you getting more watches?
Yes.
You know what the bad thing's going to happen, but don't you? What no one talks about is the fact that a lot of these Swiss makers do get some parts made in China. Did you know that?
Yes, that's very true. A lot of bracelets and clasps, I want to say, come out of China. So I hopefully, guys, get your watches. If you buy new at the AD, get your watches steamed.
I got to be honest with you, it's going to be very nasty when supplies are already started. The factories are closed. Factories are closed. What idiot decided to put all our eggs in one basket? Mr. C, Mr. C, $1. $1. Thank you, Mr. C. I got to tell you, going back to some of these expensive super chats, we want to give a bit of value there. Tommy D, I don't think there's anything wrong with going to an AD and trying it on, because if you weren't buying the crumbs from their customers, they wouldn't be in business. So it's actually, it's how the business works. You got to have the buy to have the sell, okay? It's the yin and the yang. So I wouldn't feel guilty at all. If there was no secondary market, they wouldn't sell in the first place.
They don't mind. They don't mind you going in there. They don't mind it at all. Just don't abuse the privilege, but they don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, tell them you subscribe to Archie Luxury and Paul Pluta on YouTube.
I got to tell you, that's one of the big things. I'm working on a big deal, and I want a fuck off gold piece, guys. That is the one of them. You just
is it elite? Is it the elite?
That is like finding love. That is like finding love. It's so rare. You
How
might
about
get that once or twice in your life, man. You got to savor that. Do not just blow it off and think there'll be 20 more deals.
Archie, what piece did you get to celebrate the purchase of the Elite Broadcasting Network?
Hey, by the way, the Elite Broadcasting channel, I bought that very cheap because it was demonetized. You're not going to believe this.
Yes.
It just got monetized with my help. It's now worth big money.
Nice.
It's now worth big money.
So you and Rodent One are now big machers in the YouTube business. Hey, check it out. Take a look. Well, you can't look because I'm little, but take.
Yeah. Doxa. It's a doxa. Is that a doxa?
Now, Archie, how long have I been telling you about combat straps now?
You've been telling me since you've been on here.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, I believe it. This strap is amazing. The attention to detail, hand done. I've never been so happy. Like, I don't even want to wear the originals. The originals aren't this good. Do you understand that?
You know this?
I've been telling you this for 4 years.
And, I mean, the color, I wanted blue. I just said to him, you just do what you think works. I said to Aaron, I said, just do what you think works. I sent him some pictures of the watch with the length of the strap I wanted. It's like a glove. It's like a glove. It's like a glove.
It had to be blue. It had to be blue.
Does he do this full time?
Yes.
Are you used to wearing a glove?
Not like how you do a channel full time. I mean, he really does it full time.
Now, when you say it fits like a glove, would you say it fits like a size 42 pump?
It's just 37 and a half pump. 37 and a half Louboutin.
Rolex.
It's not coming. Why isn't it coming up? Why hasn't it come up yet?
Rolex.
It's not coming up. I can't see it.
Mr. C, $1.
Oh, no, I already did that one. We already did that one.
No, this is a new one.
It's another one. It's a new one.
This is a new one. You can tell because it actually has the timestamp.
Oh, I see. Got you.
And unlike your Protect Philippe, our watches work.
Just out of interest there, Logan Hall, Robert Pagada, I have an 07335i Coupe manual. I got to tell you something. If you watch Exotic Car Plaything, it's a Canadian guy. He said that's the most unreliable car. It's the twin turbo BMW. They use so much plastic in it, so much plastic.
Now, if you will, Thurston Howell III from the Punters asks, Mark, how do we join the private chat again? All you do is you super chat $35 right now, right here, or PayPal it to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Give us your email, and you will be overwhelmed with the amount of pornography and private information that you will be getting on WhatsApp on a minute-by-minute basis.
Yes,
or
thank you.
if you're an Asian male and address, send Archie your PayPal address so he can PayPal you.
Can I tell you something? I took the ex-wife out for her birthday yesterday. Can I just tell you something?
Yes, you may.
It's not going well. I think we might be looking at exit strategies. It's just...
Well, you're already divorced. How much more of an exit do you need to make?
She's just not interested in fun. They're not sexy. There's absolutely...
She's your ex-wife. Are you complaining that your ex-wife isn't putting out? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Well, how much did she put out? How much did she put out when she was your wife? I mean, you do have children, so sooner or later you must have forgotten the old rule.
Well, I don't know. Neither
pull
one,
out.
I've seen they've been on the channel before. Neither one have horns.
But yeah, they might not be his. Is that what you're trying to say, Clyde?
I got to be honest with you, Clive. It's a disaster. These women, they got no fucking... You take them out for fancy-wancy coffees. I spent fucking $22 on a cake! A fucking tiramisu cake and a small coffee! Fucking hell!
Will someone please super chat $22 so that Archie can get his cake money back and shut up about the ex-wife? We need a $22 super chat right now for cake money.
What about, I mean, absolutely... I've got to explain. I mean, do you ever explain to a girlfriend, look, if I'm taking you to a fancy restaurant, we need to have certain entertainment after the event? Is that rude, or they know this, don't they? They teach that at finishing school, don't they?
Look, here's something that just got posted like seconds ago on the Archie Luxury watch group. Right there on the WhatsApp, and it's an article about a woman accused of leaving her boyfriend locked in a suitcase until he died. This was in Florida, and Mark put the link up there and said, "Stay safe, gents." Yeah. So being a member of the Archie Luxury WhatsApp group for a lousy $35 could save your life, and it'll also give you a bit of wanking material because there's a fair amount of boobies and pornography on there, which, as you know, doesn't especially interest me. But here we are. Also,
you like boobies, though.
Not really. Doing. I don't know. What do you people do with boobies? What do you do with them? Look,
I gotta tell you what, man. We've had some really good.
One of the punters just got this.
Did you see that video from
Honkers? You played bobbing for nipples. Durr.
Is that right?
Honkers. Yes. Honkers won. Thank you, Honkers won. Honkers won.
Circle
Rolex. He doesn't know the new system. Rolex. Rolex. And then we can fade out the Rolex.
Hey, horn boy.
Money. There's money. Read about your money.
My God! Look at this. Mr. C, $2. How old were you when you started? Well, they were always there. It's probably when I went 20. When I was 30 onwards, the hair started falling out,
It's like you're like Rosemary's Baby. They were always there.
Exactly. Tommy D, $10. The latest watchfinder vid about the Apollo 8 Speedy literally brought me to tears. Highly recommend content. In other news, I woke up hearing the pontiff pontificating about pussy and paddock. Amazing. And here we go, Tommy. We got Yankee Doodle, $25. Cake is on me.
Now you can stop complaining about the ex-wife, and thank you, Yankee Doodle, because Archie actually made a small profit on the tiramisu cake that he was bitching about because it was $22 Australian, and Yankee Doodle just gave you $25 American.
I
Mark.
think Yankee Doodle. I think Yankee's in that group, isn't he? Yankee Doodle's in that Facebook group. I just posted some pictures there. I got to be honest with you. I think I got to be honest with you guys. Have you ever, Clive? I can't say this to Mark, but I'll come back to Mark. Clive, have you ever taken a girl out to a really nice restaurant, and they don't understand? And they don't understand that you kind of want some intimacy afterwards? How do you explain that?
I think he means a hand job, Clyde, you know, if I can translate that.
How do you explain that, Clive, to them, that you're expecting something?
You don't take that. If they don't put out, then you don't take them back.
I think you need to go to Harvey Weinstein datingconsultants.com and get
Now,
more
how about
information.
you, Mark? How about you in the gay
Well,
scene?
in our world, you don't have to
Yes.
buy him dinner. You don't even have to tell him your name.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
it's much easier.
Archie,
You know.
you do love gay men. Why don't you let them love you? They wouldn't
Hey,
want to love
I'm
you.
selfish. It's better to give than receive, Clyde. How many times?
Loudmouth Tim. He said his record number of viewers at one live stream is 13. What am I doing wrong? I love Loudmouth Tim.
Well, Tim, turn the camera off. You'll do much better.
Hey,
Okay,
but
Tim, have Archie on one of your live streams
Yes.
and then advertise it.
I got to tell you, Clive, what are you doing next? I'm kind of. This coronavirus is going to kill the world. The share market is crashing. It is a disaster.
Or is this the
Absolute.
time to buy? Actually, you know, pretty soon it might be time to buy a Rolex because there won't be so much competition. Yeah.
Are you buying anything, Clive?
Nope.
It's a
Are you
hold and
selling
wait scenario.
anything? Are you selling?
Yeah, I still have some pieces on the on consignment, so we'll see.
Yeah.
What are you selling on consignment?
The two-tone GMT1.
Oh, you've had that for years.
Yep. Out with the old and with the new.
Okay, but that was a foundation of your collection. Don't sell that.
Get an apartment. He's getting an apartment. He needs the money. He's buying a house.
Are you really?
It was actually. I think you advised me about that. So actually, the watch is a physical tie of you to me. So obviously, I want to get rid of it now.
I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff in the summer.
Are you really buying an apartment?
No, I made that up just to get
Yeah,
you
you
going.
totally made that up.
I did just to
made
get
that
you,
up.
just to get you going. But I'm gonna sell a lot of things.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am in the summer. This summer,
Why?
I want to get past that. I want to reduce the collection. I want to pay down the mortgage a little bit, and reduce debt. Yeah,
You don't have much of a mortgage, but Mark.
I do. I've got a bit of a mortgage, but I could pay it down further. I'd like to.
Your place is. So what about the Exploder? Have you paid that off?
You know, I bought actually. I got a better deal by taking out a small car loan.
Yeah.
Because you know they make more money on the finance than they do sometimes on the sale of the vehicle. So I took a tiny loan just to satisfy them because it got me a little bit more cash back.
What
and then
interest
they gave,
rate?
Yeah, oh, it was
What
like
interest-
it was like 2% or something stupid, very very low. But I'm getting ready to trade it in. I think.
Ooh, what are you going to get this time?
You're going to be unhappy. So
Would you get a Mazda CX-9?
No, I don't, because I don't like the word Mazda.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Archie, when are you going to get proper curtains?
He's
What's wrong with
wiping.
my curtains?
He's playing with them right now. You have newspapers and towels hanging on the wall. Don't you have like newspaper and towels sheets stapled to against the windows?
That's in my bedroom. No one sees that.
Is that right?
Believe
what-
you me, no one sees that. No one comes in there. I fucking tried! I tried! Come into the love nest!
It looks like the BTK serial killer lives in that room.
Oh,
That's
my
why.
God.
You know,
They
a woman steps into the threshold, screams, turns, runs the other way. You may, you've got everything but like heads in that like case of what's that case stuffed with women's shoes?
No, BTK.
Yeah.
No,
Gary in there.
No, Mark.
Yes.
BTK is an American one.
Yeah, that's
He would
true.
be the hungry. He'd be the Hungry Jack's killer.
Is there a Hungry Jack's killer?
Yeah, well, there will be.
Hungry Jack the Ripper?
Yes, exactly.
It's like that clown that did the killing, you know.
The kangaroo killer. Yeah, the John Wayne Gacy. That was here. That was in his house, which has been since torn down, is about 45 minutes from where I'm sitting right now.
You're joking?
No, not joking at all. It was right here.
How come you have so many serial killers?
We have got, you know.
Why is that? Why are people so happy they want to go around killing people? Can I ask you that?
Easy access to gun. Clyde, you're watching stop watching the.
Mr. C, $1, Mr. C. Thank you.
Clyde, quit watching YouTube.
Clive, I gotta tell you, man, I love you to death. I love you.
Clyde, love him back. Clyde, love him back.
No.
Come on, Clyde, you can do it.
I gotta be honest with you there. Seriously, would you get a Lange? I think you need a Lange, Clive. That's what you need.
How about that Lange? You know, the day sports. Clyde, it's not. Oh, it is up.
Dan Radke, $2. Evening fuckeroonies. Can I tell you a bargain that happened this week?
Yes.
Tell us a bargain. We all want to hear a bargain. Who doesn't want to hear a bargain?
Okay, a friend of mine.
Mark is.
I'm touching myself. Oh wait, I should turn off my camera.
This was 16.8 Aussie, which in American dollars was 11,000 US. Fuckeroonies!
My God, your dollar sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? The worst thing that sucks even more than our dollar?
Your channel.
No, I owe money to a guy on the 5196 in US dollars. In US dollars! I owe it in US dollars! I owe US dollars! I owe US dollars.
Rolex.
Oh, here we go. Dan Radke, I love Dan. Dan's a good guy. And Ron the Shrink, I sent you the link, Ron. Just got on thoughts on the Amiga Globe. I like the Globemaster annual calendar. I think that is a very cool watch. Beautiful. Michael M, $5. Clive, do you ever look over at your clients in the courtroom and think, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I have to defend this scumbag?
Well, everyone needs a defense. But sometimes I look over and I thought, well, thank God he paid up front.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Clyde looks at him and he goes, I can't believe this motherfucker just paid me $300. It's more like that.
and again, a revocation hearing, and my client was desperately trying to explain to the judge that she had no ties to the Irish Mafia. And she has a shamrock as big as her palm tattooed on the side of her neck.
You got an Irish Mafia? You got an Irish Mafia in Oklahoma?
Oh, fuck yeah, we do.
Ryan Bigoran, who could believe it?
The Irish Mafia, Jesus Christ. They've gone that far in? I thought they were only in New York.
Dude, we got nothing but Irish and Scotsmen over here.
I see.
Oh, and like we're now up to 7 Jews.
You know what? If I come, we can almost have a minion. Which none of you know what that means, but it was funny.
I gotta tell you, Clivis, why, when are you gonna get a Lange? This story of this Lange. So my friend, he bought a Lange, guess what? It was a platinum Lange, 1815. 1815 platinum. Only problem, 36 mil. For 11,000 US. What do you think,
ladies'
Clive?
watch. Ladies' watch.
What do you think?
I like the size of my price of my Mosier quite a bit more. I like it more when the combat strap comes in. Hopefully he's sending it tomorrow.
Ooh, very, very. He's sending you a combat strap for it. You got it coming?
Yes. I'm gonna buy it dinner.
Yeah.
Take it to the movie.
I'll just bring up a photo. We'll bring up a photo. Clive, you got to remember this too, is that, you know, every person deserves a good defense. It's not for you it's not for you to decide on someone's guilt or innocence. It's to present the facts and let the court decide. That's how our justice system works.
Oh, gee, golly, thank you for explaining that to me, Archie. It seems so clear now.
Okay, very quickly, this is the Lange the guy got. What do you think? 36 mil, 36 mil. Okay, Tommy D, what was the ultimate fate of your El Primero, Mark?
The El Primo was
Oh,
quickly flipped after purchase, like maybe 4 or 5 months after purchase, for a profit of about
Profit?
$500. For a profit.
Right after Archie, right after Archie got his, you got rid of yours.
Made it. Well, Archie had one. Archie had the one shot by a 22 bullet. Mine was, solid dialed up.
Edgy. Thoughts on Amiga 223450?
I don't know that one. I know the 2254. That's a really
Okay,
cool
so
one.
give me that number again. Omega, what's the number?
2234.50.
It's the Seamaster GMT. The Seamaster GMT.
Oh, I had that one. I sold it, but I had that one for like about 3 or 4 years. And you know what? I
kind of like it. It's oddball.
It's not loved. It's not a loved watch, but it is cool.
No, it's not loved at all. You can get those, what, 2 to 3?
No. Whoa. Hold on. Back the truck up. 1,400 US. Don't pay more than that.
1,400 US?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Mike, that's a bargain, don't you think?
Yes, it is. I agree.
14. I love the red. It's got a bit of red in it.
The only thing I didn't like about it was that font on the bezel is a little bit meh, and the bezel turns very hard. But I'll tell you what, it's a super nice watch for the money. Yeah, just get a good price on it. Get a good price, and it's an ETA with a module, or a modified ETA. But it's a nice watch. Very nice.
That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, I like it.
$1,400.
And it has the wavy. You know what? It has it has the wave dial. Very nice.
I like the sword hands. The sword hands are
those
beautiful.
are great, and it's super legible. And those things still have loom. They're old, but they still loom up nicely.
These are late 90s. No, these are early 2000s, aren't they?
90s.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, if you get a present with a Roman style, is that mobbified?
Is that doing it Roman?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't like Romans. Never liked them. I like me an Arabic.
Hey, $6, Mark Michael. Thoughts on buying a new Rolex from AD in Bangkok?
Good luck.
There is no stock.
That's right.
You don't understand. Even though the tourism has crashed, they're not selling the hard-to-get models.
Fly into honkers.
Yes.
There is nothing. Look, you're honestly kidding yourself if you think you can go there and pick up things at retail.
There's an AD right in the Bangkok airport at Svarnabhumi, and it's perennially empty of stock. And they get Farang walking in there every 10 seconds asking for Steel Sport. But, they never have a thing there.
No, exactly. And they've got to package it. They don't want to sell the hard-to-get stuff. They want to sell... the harder, the Datejust, the solid gold with rubies and diamonds. Clyde, are you buying anything new?
Okay. Let me state this now for the third time.
No! You've got the Moser. You're over the moon with the Moser.
Right. I'm getting the combat strap for the Moser.
Are you going to use the buckle?
Oh, hell yes, I am.
Okay, fair enough. Combat straps. He does a good job. How many staff does he have?
I don't know. He actually said he's behind because he just had a kid, but a lot of his staff were sick.
Oh, okay.
Sniff the strap real quick. I think his staff are all Asian.
Does it smell like Kung Flu to you? Also, would somebody be so kind as to buy me a drink? I'm drinking water right now, but I really would prefer a bourbon. People, who's going to help me out? I've got a nice 1792,
So send a PayPal to Chicago Dog Trainer.
So send Archie some money so that I don't feel too bad. And this is not even vodka. I wouldn't. Yeah, I think. Can I drink vodka straight? I normally make myself an old fashioned, but I'm thinking.
An old fashioned.
Yeah. Well, that's bourbon, a little bit of sugar water, and a couple of dashes of bitters. But you could just We'll have a bourbon on ice,
$1.
right?
Thank you, Mr. C. Yes, I agree. I gotta tell you guys, the Chinese. I don't think people realize it's gonna start affecting watch supply. A lot of parts are made in China.
You know, they're still running. I mean, they still want the economy to move. Factories are not closed. I don't know what they produce in that province, but they'll be moving production if
bat wings. They produce bat wings.
Well,
Tasty bat wing.
Would you buy a Batman at a discount that came out of Wuhan province?
I'd buy anything from Wuhan. I got no problems at all. $2, Michael M. Mark. I can only support one deadbeat at a time.
Thank you so much. Well, we are on the Archie Luxury channel, so thank you for your contribution to the Archie Anti-Poverty League.
Share market is crashing again today. Fuck. I can't believe how bad it's going. The market is bad, guys. You into the shares, Marky?
Nah, well, yeah, but I don't watch it. I got a guy. Guys, in a short, let me think. How long? What's this? This is a 3. In 7 months, you will be able to go to the bookstore and buy my new dog training book. That's right.
What's it going to be called? What's it going to be called?
Can't tell you.
Let dogs be dogs.
Part 2. Yeah, I can't tell you, but 7 short months. For Christmas, you'll be able to buy it for the dog lover.
Are you going on the Dr. Phil show? You going to go on the Dr. Phil show?
I would love to go on the Dr. Phil show and read him the riot act.
I love Dr. Phil.
Do you really? Because he yells at people.
Thomas Burdett. Here we go. Thomas Burnett. £5. Have a vodka on the punters, Mark. There you go.
This was water. I will be back with bourbon.
Thank you. Bourbon. Clive, combat straps. What color did you go for? Tell me, or you don't know? You don't know. You just said do it. Do your magic.
Do it.
How did you find out about combat straps?
I think Tan may have told me about him.
Ah, Tan. What's happened to Tan? Is he just busy or what?
A little bit, yeah.
Clive, how is things in Oklahoma? Are you happy? Are you happy in your life?
Yeah, I'm playing with the new toy. I got another Mac.
Oh, you got a new Mac?
No, I got another Mac. No, you don't buy them new. It's like I got a trash can Mac Pro.
Oh, I see.
So rather enjoying it.
You love your Macs, but don't you? You don't do PCs anymore? Corporate America is PC driven, you know?
Yes. But more and more people are doing Macs.
I see. Hello?
I'm still here. Okay, yeah.
Tell me this, what did Fed say? Any chance of doing a reconciliation with Fed, or you think he was pretty serious about suck that black...
Brown. No, it was a brown thing.
Yeah, what did it, suck that brown thing, yeah. Is there any chance we could patch it up, or he seems a bit angry, that man?
Okay.
What about JP? Why don't you ask JP if he can patch it? You talk to JP at all there?
No, not really. I normally talk to Fed. All right. Now then.
Does he know who you are or not?
Kind of. No, all he knows is that it's, I'm affiliated with you, and he doesn't take my calls.
He doesn't take your calls?
Right.
Far out.
Far out, indeed. Far out.
Are they busy? Are they doing well? Do you think they're doing well, or what? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Hell, they've got like a Hobring 2 for like $4,000. Like, damn, that's nice.
They got a what?
Hobring.
Hey, Marky, what are you doing? Show us the drink. We want to see the punters. Want to see the drink, Marky. Wow!
Threw together a quick old fashioned, complete with the orange slice, peel, and maraschino cherry, and quick old fashioned.
Where is your boyfriend now, Mark?
Napping. He went to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so he got home and
What does he do?
having a quick nap. He works
What is it?
a retail position
Okay, no, we just leave it
at
at
an
that.
at an undisclosed location because you fuckers are crazy out there. Some of you.
So tell me this, Marky. We were talking about. I want to hear about tailor locks. Is there anything you can give us about now that China has all gone play? Can you reinvigorate the factory? Come on, Grandpa. Let's make America great again with tailor locks.
I love what I do so much. I wouldn't trade this for $1 million.
$1.
I wouldn't trade what I do for $1 million because look what I get to do. I get to like play with people's dogs, write about it, and like make money in my underwear. Do you know my commute is from my back door into my training center or my kennel, and this morning I did it in my bathrobe.
Yes. Tell me this. So you wouldn't go back. What about if we need more locks? We need locks. If China's
there's plenty of people to help you with that. There are factories all over the world.
Can you resume it like Lange? Lange got resumed. Can you resume Taylor locks?
I don't think so.
We can get a Buick for you. We can get a really nice Buick.
My grandfather.
Yeah. He
always drove a Buick, and it had a setting. He had a lead foot, and there was a setting on the car where it would like buzz if it went over a certain speed. And his car would go, and this is in the 60s. We'd be driving down the car, like that thing buzzed the entire time we were in the car. And my grandmother be in the front seat going, "Dear, dear, dear, it's buzzing, dear."
So he drove Buicks. Always Buicks
a black
weren't
Buick.
expensive.
Back then, the highfalutin businessman drove one of two things: a Buick, and if he was flashy, it was a Cadillac. And my grandfather was not a flashy guy. He was a well-to-do guy, but he wasn't flashy. So he drove a Buick because he didn't want to rub it in people's face, and it was always a black Buick.
And were they expensive in the day?
Yes, that was a high class car in the 60s. It was like one tiny level under Cadillac. Big Buick.
I see. So Buick, so like they didn't really do BMWs or Mercedes then, did they? That was.
Well, there were no. I don't think. I don't know when those came in, but no, they did not. It was.
No, they're very proud American because
it was the end of the big American car.
Tommy D, $10. Have you ever been approached to do a K9 Whisperer type show, Mark? You're much more entertaining than Caesar do.
Actually,
I agree. I want Caesar. He's a. I don't particularly like Caesar.
Well, now hang on. Don't mess with my buddy. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you a picture. Hang on. Just calm yourselves, all of you people. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Well, first of all, that's me and Caesar.
Wow.
I'm the handsome one. He's the little guy in the middle. And anyway, so I know him vaguely, and I like him. But to answer the question specifically, Tommy D, yes, I have. And let me tell you something. Television is an incredible pain in the ass. Like, it's just very, very, very difficult to do television. They will get you, as they're pitching a series, they make you jump through a lot of hoops. So I have received a lot of reach arounds, but have never been allowed to come to completion. However, my partner, my writing partner, the Monk, that's him. I'm the handsome one. But the Monk did a season on Animal Planet called Divine Canine. So he did one season with like 8 or 9 episodes. Mm-hmm. So maybe it'll happen, maybe not. Honestly, I like books. I write them on the same computer that I'm talking to you people on right now, and I do it in my bathrobe. It's a lot easier.
So you're sick of the bullshit that goes with television.
Let me just tell you, if you get jerked around 2 or 3 times by production companies,
yeah, you're sick of it.
You never want to talk to them again. Yeah.
Actually, I understand exactly. Mr. C, $2. Clive, are you buying any new watches? No, he's not. He's not. He just got the Moser. He got the Moser. That was quite expensive.
Well, you know what though? He got an incredible price on that Moser, didn't you, Clyde?
He did.
Is he gone? Where is he?
No, he's
Clyde's
there. He's just.
Wake up! Clyde.
Sorry.
What percent of the original MSRP on that Moser did you actually pay? Less than half, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, by far less than half.
Yeah. So that's the way to buy Moser, my friend. Do it like the rancher. Take it right off the corpse at an undertaker and pay like 30% to the widow.
Wowzers! We just had some money come in there from Thomas Meltzer. Thomas Meltzer, thank you so much there, Thomas.
What's
And,
it for?
he wants to join the WhatsApp group. Thank
It's
you,
for the
Mikey.
WhatsApp.
Thomas, just ArchieLuxury72@gmail. Send me your phone number. I'll add you to the group. I need your phone number to add you to the WhatsApp group.
Guys, you really want to be in the WhatsApp group because it's like a constant circle jerk.
Yeah.
And actually, Archie, you released some very, very private information just a day or two ago.
Yes.
To the punter.
Well, you know, this is just how it is, guys. But guys, I love you. Come on, guys. It's really good. I got to tell you seriously, I understand exactly what you mean with television. I've had a few approaches, and because I'm in Australia, it's fucking. They want so much from you. There's no guarantee,
and there's no money. Like they ask you to do a billion. Yeah.
And then I've even had people say, "Can I use a bit of your thing in a television series?" And I said, "Well, how much are you going to pay me?" And they said, "We will pay you if it goes to air." And I said, "Just fuck off. Don't waste my time anymore. They're not going to pay me until it goes to air." Here we go. George Gregorio, $5. Life Magazine, 1957. The Buick Safety Minder. Speed Buzzer. A great boon
look
to
at that.
Safety.
Yeah, they did have that thing.
Life Magazine. Yeah. You remember Life Magazine?
I do. Thank you, George. That really takes me back to
Archie,
being a child.
Yes.
In that car.
If you had actually taken like 5 minutes and set up a Bitcoin purse.
Yes.
Chip Wong put him into the Bitcoin business, if you'll remember. Well, no, the other Chip.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Anyway, so listen, remember when I could tell that you've been molested by television producers, and the most annoying thing when they call.
Well, you know what they say to me? They say to me, "Can we use some of your clips in a TV?" I said, "Sure."
What do you want to pay?
I said, "What do you want to pay?" And they say, "We only pay if it goes to air." I'm thinking, how much do you want me to fuck? I mean, they're going to pay so little if it goes to air. I mean, just piss off.
And not only that,
and then they get angry at me. Yeah. Not only that, they wanted me to. They sent me a contract, and they said I'm liable for if someone sues them because of my clip.
Yeah.
And they said I'm liable for their legal fees. I said, you know what, guys, you can go fuck yourself. I said, have you read this contract? I mean, I'm not a lawyer, right? But it says if you get sued because of me, I got to pay your legal. You can get fucked for $200. You know what I mean?
The other incredibly annoying thing about them is when they call, they're all excited like Amway.
Here we go, Mr. C, $2. Arch, when are you selling a Patek to buy a Rolex?
Ooh,
no market. Patek's are hard to sell. Dress market is soft.
When television producers call you, they're all excited. They're all like,
Guess what? We got this. But you know, it's like you know what chance of actually going to air is?
Well,
1 in 300,000. One in 100 is chance. You know what I mean?
They're very annoying, and they're way too happy and way too excitable. Yeah.
And that's the thing is I got to tell you seriously.
Very annoying.
Last time they sent me a contract. They said we'll pay you $300 an insertion.
Yeah.
And I looked at the contract.
I'll give you an insertion.
I'm liable for their legal fees if they get sued because of my clip. I said you can get fucked. I said if you want to use it, that's your own risk. I said I haven't stolen anything, but if you get sued.
How much would you pay Archie for an insertion?
I was just going to ask you, Clyde. What do you usually pay for an insertion?
$50. $50.
Well, no, I saw you try and pay 100 baht for an insertion. I watched that video clip. Speaking of video clips, 100 baht. No, 100 baht. No. I give you juice. I give you breakfast.
I give you shower.
I not touch you. Do you remember when you tried to donate hotel soap to the homeless and they didn't want it?
Yes. Yes.
Did you ever see the Seinfeld episode where they were selling muffin tops and they were cutting off the muffin stumps and trying to donate them?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
the homeless, we don't want your muffin stumps. We have dignity.
Yeah, I love Seinfeld. There's some great.
Well, you
episodes
offended
there.
the dignity of the crack hose in Bangkok.
Yes.
No,
No,
I
actually.
actually saw him once in concert. I was like 10 feet away from him.
What was he singing?
Well, it was a comedy concert.
I see.
I got to tell you guys, it's the way it goes. But yeah, guys, I got to tell you, Clivers, that Mozart on the strap, combat straps, that's going to be beautiful. You're going to keep the original in the box.
Yes.
One thing about the Aaron straps, the Aaron Bespoke, as they get more worn from you, I think they get their more character.
Yes.
Amazing shit. Amazing shit. I'm so over the moon with this strap. I love it.
Okay.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I got to make a video for it. I'm going to do that. I've just been busy chasing women with 400,000 in super, you know?
Now, the provincial gentry. Archie can now host a layover now that Bourdain has passed on. Episode 1, Bangkok. Episode 2, Singapore. Episode 3, Sydney. Episode 4, Bangkok.
Episode 5, identical.
I don't understand why the hell he killed himself. He was a brilliant guy, that Bourdain. Absolutely loved his
that
show.
was sad.
I loved his show.
very
Why
sad.
would I don't understand it. He had
Depression.
a bit of
The black dog of depression.
drug use. He had a bit of rampant drug
Well,
use.
that was he was a heroin addict. He wrote a wonderful book. He wrote a couple wonderful books. His first one was called Kitchen Confidential, and it
Yes.
talks a lot about his struggles with drugs. I recommend that book if you want to really understand the man. What a terrific wit, a great writer, just a wonderful on television. What a great guy, but what a sad story.
An enormous drive.
Because he actually made it on television. Because it's bloody hard. You can
Yeah, it is.
imagine.
Yeah, but he was a raconteur. He was a terrific. He was wonderful on television. He was just great.
He was very.
What we love the raconteur is the world ready for a televised porn on tour?
Ha ha ha. We're coming up 4-minute mark. 4 minutes to go, guys. I want to thank you for coming on there. It's been a great day, a great show. What else can I say, guys? It's an amazing show that you guys have helped me with today.
Now you're gonna get blue straps for your other 4 protects now, right?
Actually, I'm going to leave it to him. He can do whatever he wants. I'm going to get a couple. I am going to get a couple more. I'm going to have a chat to. He's a great straps. I love them. But yes, guys. I think supply will slow down because there are Chinese parts.
Wait, supply or demand? I think if the demand falls a little bit, Rolex will just tighten the screws to preserve prices, and they'll actually keep supply in accordance with demand. Don't you? Do you understand what I just said? Do you understand?
Yes.
I know you went to Oxley, but let me break this down. If there are fewer watches to be sold, Rolex will release fewer of them into the wild.
And Anthony Bourdain used to wear a Rolex date. Tommy D. Here we go. I'm new to the hobby, so apologies for being a dumbass. I don't know subs and explorers were so relatively reasonably priced. So for my first non-shitter, would it be better to get a Black Bay or save for a Rolex?
Rolex.
Yeah,
What do you reckon?
I hate to say it, Rolex. You're probably better off.
Rolex.
Yes, Rolex.
Yeah.
Rolex.
Okay.
Well, listen, you know what? You
I'm
get
with Archie on this one.
you get yourself a nice tutor after you've got the Rolex because you're bored. That's when you buy the
Yes.
Black Bay, not before.
Yes, not before. That's exactly it. Highly recommend 39 mil. Go to the larger size. Don't get the smaller ones.
Hey, Archie, check the PayPal email again because Thurston Howell III sent his phone number so that he could be added to the WhatsApp group.
Beautiful. I'll add him today. Thank you.
All right,
so
Thurston.
much.
Guy, I'm dying here. Guys, if you want to get in, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com, send $35 and your phone number, and you will be in the WhatsApp group. I'm in there. Clyde's not because he's a fuddy-duddy, but
Clyde's in there, isn't he?
No,
No.
he dropped out.
What happened?
But I'm there. Tan's there.
Why did
Archie's
you drop
there.
out, Clive?
He got annoyed. He's easily annoyed, this rancher.
Why did you leave?
I know. Why? Well, how did you not notice? He left like a month ago. Why didn't you notice?
Oh, hell with it. Add me back in.
There we go,
I
Clyde.
will.
Thank
I
you.
will.
Thank
Man,
you.
that's just sad. Okay.
Come on. Get in there.
Guys, I gotta tell you, thanks for coming on. I'm doing
Are
a
you
live
shooting
show
off?
Friday
We're not
night,
shooting
Friday
off.
night. Friday night.
No. You're not going anywhere. We're going to stay here another half an hour. You know why?
Okay.
Because the fuckers are going to pledge some more money, and we're going to actually
Yeah.
we're going to make you work for it, Archie. Pledge to stay here for 30 more minutes if we get $10 in the next 3 minutes. Pledge.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
it.
okay. I will stay if I get
Guys,
$10.
$10 in the next 3 minutes, or we have to hang up because the Archie Luxury Show is a lazy bunch of fuckers. But if somebody will put up $10, we'll stay.
If you super chat $50 in the next 5 minutes, Archie will drink his own urine.
You know, Clyde, let me tell you a story.
Gandhi used to do that, didn't he? Gandhi.
Well, actually, it's a. You know, we should ask Hisham. It's a Hindu practice. Hisham's not Hindu. Anyway, look, I used to live right near the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago, and one time I was there, and all these young mothers, these very wealthy young mothers were there with their little babies and strollers. Rolex.
You, Janus, I have a Jack Russell that's hung like a donkey.
It's hung like, well, they are little assholes, the Jack Russell, very tough little dogs. Well, we got $10, so guys, we are going to be here for another 30 minutes. That will take us through
It's going to the jukebox.
another $30. So anyway, these ladies are all, with their little kids watching the chimps. When this one chimp aimed his penis straight up in the air, began to pee, and then drank out of his own urine stream like it was a water fountain. And you should have seen those ladies screaming and running, covering their kids' eyes so their kids wouldn't. It was fantastic. That was the best thing ever.
That's incredible. And were any of those ladies driving SLs by any chance?
You know what? You would have loved all of them. They were all 30 years old. They were all too young for you, and too old for me.
Yes.
Actually, I trained a dog for a woman who was at that time the head of animal behavior for the Lincoln Park Zoo. She's now a professor at my alma mater. But at any rate, back then she was in charge of all the primates. She worked with and they put in air cannons so that the chimps could puff air on the punters that were hanging out around the zoo, because what they were doing instead was they'd get bored and crazy and they'd drink their own pee and fling their own poo. So they gave them some activity to do that was interactive with the punters to prevent them from flinging poo, and that worked out well.
Archie, how much the super chat for you to fling your own poo?
Speaking of disaster, did you hear about in Australia the baboons went into the hospital to have a vasectomy and they escaped? 3 baboons escaped in Sydney.
Well, how will they tell them apart from the average punter? If they just walk into a bar, they're going to get served. Is that a real story?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry. Disregard. That was the false one.
False alarm. Was that a false moo?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, we're stuck here for another, 28 minutes, guys. Let's get the super chats going. Let's get the questions moving forward. Archie, think of a topic. Let's go. Lead us. You ran out of time.
I'll just bring up the topic. Here you go. Here's the first one here. This
Mm.
is the BBC. Sydney baboons go on the run before vasectomy.
Well, wouldn't you? If they were going to chop off your weenie, wouldn't you?
It's only a pipe. He can still keep his weenie.
They probably didn't explain it to him right.
Yeah, exactly. They were being transferred to the Prince Alfred Hospital so they could have a vasectomy.
Look at their asses. Do they have carpet?
They were bred for medical research.
So are you.
Wow.
Clyde, that's terrible.
I'm sorry. That was terribly insulting.
You need to apologize.
The medical research.
Thank you. That's much better.
There you go.
That was terrible.
There you go. So there you go. That's the story that's hitting the news all around.
I have a confession to make, Archie. Let me tell you something. If we go back in time a couple of years, remember when it was you and Clyde and it was Live with Clive?
Yes.
Well, the only reason I'm on here right now is because Clive kind of advocated to get me on. I don't know why he did that. He and I barely knew each other at that time. But I used to watch Live with Clive, and I loved that show. I'm so happy to be here with you two. Moderate, keeping you guys apart, keeping you from killing each other. Very honored and pleased. Thank you.
It had its ups and downs. It's had its ups and downs.
Yeah,
there.
the up, me, the down, you.
Who could forget? Who could forget the famous "You have no friends" moment? Who could forget that? But I want to tell you, you know, when that happened, yes. Clive steamed. He hated you for about 3 days, and then after that, all he could think about was you. He called me twice a day, 3 times a day, driving me crazy with, "What's Archie doing? How's Archie dad?
Why is he still living?"
Yes.
He made me crazy. I was so glad when you guys made up. I was so happy. Took a lot of pressure off of me.
Ah, that's an amazing story.
Because he loves you so much. That's it. He won't tell you, but he tells me.
Ah, that's okay, Marky. You know, you're a cool. I like. Marky, I want to ask you something seriously. The book is coming out. Are you doing a tour coming to Australia for the dog signing tour?
I doubt it. You know that nobody spends money on a big book tour anymore. I think that's not commonly done. However, what I would love to do is I would love to come to Australia to teach a dog training seminar. So yes. I may, in fact, you know, I may do that. I will do a little bit of travel and do seminars.
Yes. Teaching some animals not to shit on the floor easy. Teaching minotaurs to read super chats hard.
Hard, very hard.
Yes. Hard, fuckers. It's hard.
HAWD. Hard.
You know, Logan Hall says, I remember Live with Clive days. At first I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And I was too. And in fact, at first it took me several episodes to understand Clive wasn't boring. Clive was funny as fuck. He's just got a dry sense of humor. So it took me a minute. But then once I realized the Clyde thing, I became a big fan.
No, he's got his channel. He's doing okay there. But his own channel's a bit boring. But you know that he doesn't have.
He reserves his best material for you.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah, he does. I gotta say that's very true. I've noticed that. But
hey, look, dial up the sucker horn and tell him to come in here with us. We need a little Jono.
Let me bring up a topic I brought up recently.
Yes.
Okay,
Jono, come in, please. Jono.
Which brand has among the worst fans in its ranks?
Which brand?
Squalor.
Has among the worst fans in its ranks.
Squally.
Worst fans.
Squally.
Yeah.
Squally.
Doesn't mean that they're all terrible. It just means which one has more terrible fans than the rest of them.
Squally. Patek?
Actually, I got booted off that. By the way, guys, I got booted off Purist Pro. They're a bunch of fucking rich sons of bitches who got no sense of humor. I got booted off. I got booted off for mentioning I have a few minor references. I got booted off. I got so far booted out of there. They banned me. I keep coming back and I get banned. I try and leave.
That's funny, Mark. Don't they keep asking you to come on? I get invitation emails all the time, don't you, Mark?
Glad you're terrible. I don't want to make them feel bad.
Yeah, I got banned from Purist Pro. I got banned.
Well, you know, Archie, when you go into a group, okay?
Yeah.
Speaking as the moderator for MDWE, Modern Day Watch Enthusiasts, when you come into a group, you know, you just post a bunch of links. You just post a bunch of links to your own stuff. You know, you get crazy in there.
Mr. C, $2. Where's Boris Oris? Good question indeed.
Hey, motherfucker! I'm right here. What the fuck you asking? Pendejo, hijo de la gran puta. I'm right here. What do you want to know?
You know, Boris isn't here, but neither is Dr. BBW.
Hey, you want to know anything? You ask Boris. Boris Oris, estoy aquí. I'm right here. You ask me anything, and you know what? Wait, Archie. For the next 1 minute, I'm going to answer anything free from the comments.
Clive, have you met Dr. Phil?
No.
£5, Thomas Burdett, Archie, Clive, and Mark. How do you store your watches when you travel? Do you use a canvas roll, a Rolex, a leather roll, a service case, a watch box? I've got a Montig. I use a Montig box. That's what I use.
Clyde uses a sock. I use a backpack, and Archie uses his prison pocket.
That's what. No. He only does that if he's flying across international borders.
We're not allowed to talk about that, Clyde, remember?
Oh, right.
Well, I got to tell you, you got to be nasty. You got to be careful because so much of these watches, you can't take too many in. You get nabbed with customs. Bursa, $5. I got a raise, and now I'm worse off than before because I started spending recklessly.
But you're doing it right now, Bursa. You just spent $5 to tell us that you're. But thank you. We appreciate your support.
We do appreciate it.
Times are tough.
And Archie, that's why I think you're off of Rolex, because Rolex with those solid steel bracelets, it must be tougher to fit more of them up, up inside.
Hold on, it's Don Haynes calling in.
Donnie.
Donnie Haynes, time with Don. Would you like to come on, Archie? Maybe. What do you mean maybe? You're live on the air right now, by the way.
Hold up the phone to the computer, Mark.
Yes.
Hold on, up, Johnny.
Donnie, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna email you a link. I'm live on the air right now. I'm gonna send you a link on Messenger. Come on in and we'll talk about this. All right, Donnie's gonna come. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just send him a link. It's gonna take me a minute to get.
We love Donnie.
Well, plus we got time to kill now.
20 more minutes. 20 minutes and counting down.
That's right.
This is a great
Time to kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don G. O. Lloyd.
Remember, as soon as Don gets in here, everybody type 1 if you want him to leave. If you want him kicked out, type 1.
We love Donnie.
I love Donnie. He's my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. Clyde, you're my bester friend, but he's pretty fucking good too. All right, hold on. Come on, Donnie. I texted it to you. I said I was gonna, and I did.
I texted it to him by iMessage.
All right.
Don G. Lloyd, professional meatloaf connoisseur.
Well, there's a lot to talk about with Donnie. I really want to get Donnie on the air so we can talk about the new things going on. You know what I want? This dox is fantastic.
Did he tell you about the girl that accused him of stalking him, or he accused?
Well, she accused him, Clyde. But he did send her like 100 texts in the space of like 10 minutes. So
yeah, but he does that to everybody.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. He could be scary. If you don't know the Dongoloid, he could be, could be a little scary. Come on,
very
Donnie.
Scary. He's Don. Time with Don. Don. How you got?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
Stop talking like his mother. Look, Donnie.
I got an apartment.
What?
Yeah.
Don, you can't do what? You've moved out?
Well, they sold
My
the house.
parents sold their house.
Turn it up, Don. Turn it up.
Turn what up? The volume?
Are you in the apartment now, or you're in the house at the moment?
I'm in the house at the moment. The apartment is not going to be here. Next week I'm moving in.
They're still cleaning out the dead bodies.
Whereabouts is the apartment? Whereabouts?
Patterson, New Jersey.
It's in New Jersey, not Patterson. It's
dead bodies in the attic, and they were moving.
And did you buy it, or do you renting?
Rent.
How many square meters is the place?
I don't fucking know.
It's tiny, Archie, but it's
how many square feet?
45. 45 square meters, about, from my estimation. A little small.
I don't know. I showed Mark the pictures.
Very nice.
How much is it a month?
Beautifully situated.
$1,475.
Call it $1,500. You asked.
And is your dad moving in with you?
No.
No, my parents are moving in with my grandmother. That's 94 that broke her hip.
Wow.
Now, Donnie, are you going to have to consolidate now? Are you going to have to say go down to only one lotion bottle in your bedroom?
Little Donnie's becoming a man, says Booster.
What's happening with the Mercedes? Tell me about the S-Class. What's happening to the
Well,
old
that's
S-Class?
his boyfriend. That's Matt's car.
No, Don's parents had a 300 SE.
They sold it.
They still got that car. They're not selling it.
Oh, I thought they sold it, Don.
That was his grandfather's.
They sold my mother's SLK.
Okay.
How are you getting?
How much they get for the SLK?
$28,000.
Why didn't you buy it? It was a bargain at 28.
Well, Don's got a very nice SUV. He's already got
a
one.
nice Toyota. I don't want that car. It doesn't work in the wintertime.
And a Toyota, you'll never, the maintenance on that is like nothing on a Toyota.
Well, let's start with.
Yeah, I got a brake job in my Toyota. It was $290.
I think he meant hand job, but you know what? Same difference.
Let's start with the important questions. Okay, Donnie, in the new apartment, how are you going to get meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
I can cook what I want to cook. I can make healthy.
Hugh Janus, Don, will Mum deliver meatloaf via Uber Eats?
No. My parents are going to be an hour and a half away.
That's very good for you. Are you going to answer the phone when your mom calls? Dad! What are you? Did you do your laundry, Donnie? Turn down the music, Donnie. Dad.
No.
Okay.
Isn't it kind of sad they're selling the big house? I loved your big house.
Will you FaceTime your mother?
Well, dude, the taxes are $40,000 US a year.
40 a year. 40 US.
For property tax.
US. That's insane.
How come it hasn't gone up? I don't understand. Why hasn't it gone up in value when the rest of
Because the taxes are fucked.
Because the taxes lower the value of the property, you noob. It's horrifying.
40,000 a year. Berta, $2. Now John can enjoy porn at full volume.
Well, he always did. His mother needed to put like cotton in her
That's
ear.
why I have. Did I ever show you my earphones?
Yeah.
Dad, this is your mother. Turn down the goddamn porn. That incest porn is driving me crazy. The babysitter porn. Daddy, turn it down. The anal fisting. No more anal fisting.
Mark, lower your voice. Lower your voice.
No more anal fisting, Don. No more anal fisting. Dad. Daddy. I wasn't manly enough.
Exactly.
I like reverse gangbang and lesbian porn.
What's a reverse gangbang?
It's when there's one dude and like 20 girls.
Oh, well, you know what? I like it where there's like.
Oh my God!
You know what, Donnie? I like a reverse gangbang where there's like 20 dudes and no girls.
Donnie, I hated you.
That's called a good. That's called a good time.
Reverse gangbang is like one girl and 20 dudes.
No, it's not.
One member of the.
What do you need? Why is there a girl in the room? Even I don't understand this. Boobs. Doing, boobs.
Two to tango.
Doing. No. Yes, two to tango, but you can tango with anything.
Donnie, I hated you since you were born. You destroyed my vagina with your giant head.
Oh, gross.
You're a vagina assassin.
Now, please, Clyde, hold on a second, Donnie. Clyde, can we, please make it a rule that on this live stream we do not talk about Don's mother's vagina? Can we agree on that? Thank you. See Don's face there? Thank you. Don, you look skinny. You look skinny. You lose weight? You look good.
I'm trying.
And Donnie, the dox has been regulated in 5 positions. It's running
I
plus.
love that watch.
Plus 3. Plus 3.
I have a dox story to tell you.
Tell us. But you got to turn up your volume. Archie, turn up Donnie.
Yeah, is there a way to turn up the gain on my volume?
No, I can't.
Just get closer to it.
StreamYard.
I can get closer.
Yes, let's see your nose hairs.
Let me turn off my video so
Talk.
I get closer. All right, so.
Talk loud.
This is
Louder.
the doxing story. I have a friend who knew Bill Murray's wife. And
yes.
He's a watch collector and told her that one of his favorite brands was Doxa. And she said, oh, yeah, my husband has one of those. And he's like, no way. The next day, she brought him the Doxa that Bill Murray owns, and he wore in one of the movies.
Yep.
And she gave it to him. And he's like, here you go. He said you could have it. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
He wore this in a movie. And he's like, no, you can really have it. And I forget which one. What was the Bill Murray movie where he wore an orange hat?
The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah, something like that.
You need to get a bit of paper. You need to get a bit of paper with him signing it for provenance. Donnie.
No, he did. He gave him like an autograph thing, and it was a whole big thing.
Nice.
I'm going to keep my buddy's name secret to protect the names of the innocent. You know what I mean?
Donnie, I was talking about you earlier, because we had a super chatter who asked. Let me throw the super chat at you, Donnie.
Ghostbusters!
Donnie, the guy asked if it was okay to go in and try a Tudor Black Bay on at an authorized dealer, even though he had no intention of buying it retail and he was going to buy used. But was it okay to go try one on retail? What do you think, Donnie?
I think he's an informed customer. He wants to try before he buys. I don't blame him. I got to have a listen.
I told him how you've been like 100 times in every AD of every brand within 100 miles of your home.
You stagger it every couple of years.
You sound better now, by the way. Anyway, I told people that your picture is up in the break room at every authorized dealer for miles around your house saying, do not spend time on this man.
Hi, I'm Don. I try on watches.
That's what he does for a hobby. And do you drive cars also? Like you drive like, Tesla.
McLarens. He drives McLarens.
I don't do that anymore.
Well, you don't?
No.
Why is that, Don? That was kind of cool.
Because I'm into other things like watches instead of cars, and I like, I've had fast cars. My dad had a fucking 911. I had a BMW 330ci convertible. I had a Cadillac CTS two-door coupe. I had a Subaru WRX. I had enough fucking sports
How
cars.
bad was the Cadillac?
It was fantastic. It was one of the best cars I ever owned. I never had any problems.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. It had a high-feature 3.6-liter naturally aspirated 300-horsepower V6 engine, a solid 6-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive. It was good in the snow. And it looked like the freaking Batmobile. It had a ton of room in it, too.
Scotty Kilmer doesn't say much good things about Cadillac, but...
Well, I had a special car. They only made it for They only made it for like 3 years.
Do you realize, Archie, that you're the Scotty Kilmer of watches?
I love Scotty Kilmer.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you're the Scotty Kilmer. Like, you take Scotty Kilmer seriously.
Yeah.
But remember something.
Rolex fuckers and Seiko. No Seiko's dog shit.
When you're making videos about watches, you're just filling up some YouTube space.
Run Seiko.
And he's doing the same thing about cars. He's like, what shit can I say today? Hold on. Oh, I know.
Well, except
as us.
It's intelligent and well delivered and thoughtful. And he puts that
with some video editing.
What are you trying to say, Clyde? What are you trying to say, Clyde?
He puts a little more effort in.
I'm saying I like Scotty Kilmer.
Yeah, he's only got a million.
Oh, I love Scotty Kilmer. I love Scotty Kilmer. He's so cool.
Correction, I used to like Scotty Kilmer.
Well, all right, Clyde. Come on now, Clyde. Be nice to your pontiff. You're a cardinal. In fact, I think you're the first cardinal.
Yeah, actually,
I miss Jin. I miss Jin.
If he's a cardinal, what the fuck am I? Am I like Monsignor
You are
John
you are a hold on. You're an archbishop. You're getting
By the way, Thomas, I got your phone number. Thank you so much, Thomas. I will add you.
Donnie, you're an archbishop, and if you continue on the right path, eventually you might make cardinal. On the other hand,
I should be a cardinal, dude.
No. It's a slow process. It's a slow process. On the other hand, you might get arrested for some kind of crime and be sent to the Vatican, dungeon. But like you're on the right path. Just keep going.
Yeah, I might be sent to the dungeon for So how
Janus, $2. Who has a bigger drinking issue? AC3 or Scotty K? Scotty
AC3.
doesn't drink. Scotty doesn't drink.
Scotty's happy. He's always happy. I love that guy. He's a happy.
Yeah.
He's like always wild, crazy, and happy.
I love Scotty Kilmer.
he's not lying.
Toyota. But hey, Donnie, I want to ask you: BMW 3 Series, Mercedes BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, or Lexus IS, Donnie?
Lexus IS. It's a much better made car than both of those.
Donnie,
I was thinking about the 4-cylinder turbo, but
my friend had a Mercedes C-Class AMG. He put in a chip in it and just blew the motor.
Well, you don't chip it because that takes it right out of factory warranty. Donnie, should I trade the Exploder for a titanium Edge, 1 year newer with 20,000 less miles?
No.
It's got a turbo though. It's got a, what is it? A 3-liter turbo?
Turbo.
No, the Edge brakes more. Mark.
The Edge what?
Brakes more.
Well, what if it'll have 20,000? It'll have more. It'll have factory warranty, Donnie.
Okay.
I'll get like 20,000 factory warranty.
How much are they offering you on the Exploder?
I think that's going to trade. Oh, it's going to be ridiculous. And that's the only reason why, if I trade it in, I got to trade it in on another Ford because that will also be ridiculous. Probably 28, 29.
He went
Stupid.
from Porsches to...
I know. I like my Fords, though. They depreciate terribly, but they run very well.
Why don't you... Do you like the new Explorer or no?
I have one.
No,
the 2020. I actually think the rear-wheel drive is better than the... Sorry. I think the front-wheel drive is better than the rear, and I have the last of the Mohicans. So I like what I have better than the new one.
So
And
you
then-
like driving? You like driving in the rear? You don't like drive? You like driving in the rear better?
Yes, of course, Clyde. You know this about me. And also, I don't like the way they use that tablet sticking out of the dashboard as.
Oh, that's only on the highest trim level. Just look at a regular.
Yeah, no, I'm a little, and I would only get the highest trim level. I do have some pride and dignity.
Why don't you look at the new Toyota Highlander? I think you'll like
All
that.
right, I could do that. I could look. The problem
It's
is
a beautiful car.
The problem is that these Fords have incredibly low residual value. They depreciate so fast.
Look at a Toyota Highlander.
Yeah, but wait.
Sweet.
But the Ford is an incredible bargain 1 year old with like 15,000 miles. They're an incredible bargain. They lose half their value, which it's like buying a Rolex back in the old days when you could buy a Rolex
Or
used.
Is it like me buying my Moser?
Kind of.
Watch and pray. Ask if I like trim.
The F-150s don't take a shit though in resale value because everybody loves them.
No, that's true. An F-150 will hold their value, but the Exploder, all the SUVs, they just tank in value, which is a very good thing if you're buying used.
You know, the Cadillac also tanks in value too.
You know, they do, but they still have. I think,
Escalade. Maybe you need an Escalade.
Actually, those are freaking expensive used. They're too expensive.
Yeah, the Escalades hold their value.
They do.
Insane.
Yeah.
No,
and they get shit gas mileage.
What about a Lincoln? Would you get a Lincoln Navigator?
Yes, I like the Lincoln, but the Navigator is like $100,000 when you appoint it nicely and used. It's like 75. It's crazy.
But that takes a big
money.
shit when you.
I'd rather have a Porsche. Give me a Macan for the same money as a Navigator.
What about a Ford Expedition, the big one?
Mr. C, $1. Thank you, Mr. C. $1.
Mr. C, $1. $1. Thank you. I can't believe it. The Navigator, you wouldn't buy a Lincoln Navigator?
It's $100,000. You could get a Porsche.
Expedition, Mark. Get the Expedition.
You know, okay, that's like my Ford Exploder, but for fatter people.
Do you have the Everest? Do you have an Everest there, the Ford Everest?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, no, that's okay. Okay. I just can't believe it. You went from Porsche. What about an X5? Would you go X5 BMW?
You know, I drove an X5 before I bought the Porsche. I drove an X5 to see what I thought of it, and they just drive real hard. You just feel every little bump in the road. That German driving experience.
They use plastic water pumps.
Very. Well, there's a lot of plastics in the cabin. Also, the Porsche was way nicer than the X5.
That would have been a really great way to tell you two apart. Mark has an X5 and Archie has 5Xs.
Here's a good one. How about the Audi? Why don't you go for an Audi, a Q7?
All right, dude. No one likes German cars in my country. You know why? They suck.
You know what? The only German car I would really want would be the Porsche.
How about, hey, Donnie, what about a Lexus RX? He should get an RX.
I had one.
What's wrong with that?
No, that's a great car. It's a little boring, but, they'd never break. They run forever. They look nice. Just a little boring.
Nice residuals.
A little boring.
Yeah. I don't think the Germans have made any. I don't think the Germans have had quality transportation since the Wehrmacht tied AC-1 up to an ox cart.
AC-1.
The Bismarck was pretty reliable. Okay. No, I mean, the Mercedes in the 1980s were pretty good. In the early 90s, before they went fucked with electronics.
You know what went wrong with Mercedes? Fucking Daimler Chrysler. You fuckers fucked Mercedes up. And they had the biodegradable steering, the biodegrading wiring loom.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys.
They also screwed up Maserati.
Isn't that beautiful?
My friend has a Maserati. No.
How is that going?
48,000 miles. He just had to replace 2 motor mounts and 2 upper controllers.
Right. Do you know what an oil change costs? On my partner, my boyfriend's uncle, has a Maserati, and I think an oil change is like $150. It's crazy.
More like $280.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Does he love it, bud?
Yeah, actually he does. You know what? Those German cars, the Italian cars, are for like emotional people. You got to not care what it costs.
No, you buy the car to go too fast. The car. You don't care what brakes. You die.
It has electric flu.
Done. Dan Radke, $5. Don, can you speak to specific service issues that may come up from owning modern Omega watch? You just mentioned it in a previous stream.
Donnie, take it away.
Modern
Take it away.
Omega service issues. The only ones that have some issues are if you drop it or they get shocked, they actually slow down. So they don't have really good shock protection compared to like the Rolex Parachrome hairspray.
So if your
Or
Omega
shock
is
absorber.
if your Omega is fast, you should drop it, Donnie. Is that what you're saying here?
I wouldn't do that because it makes it like 30 seconds slow day. Matt Stevens had that problem.
Drop it just a little.
Oh,
Matt went fucking crazy when Matt
Drop it like it's hot.
when Matt got his Omega Seaman Master, and it was slow. He went nuts. He called them. He yelled at them, and he sent it in, and they fixed it for him. He went crazy.
Yeah,
How
they
is Matt? How is Matt, Donnie? How is
Matt's phenomenal. I helped him buy a Toyota. So what I did is I called the dealership, got the price together, picked the car, the color, and the interior, and I did all the negotiation for him. So all he had to do was walk in the dealer and do the paperwork.
Wait, he had a
Well,
Mercedes.
what did he buy? What did he buy?
He has a Mercedes. He leased a Camry.
He leased a Camry?
Why?
Why?
well, wait.
He needed to get rid of the Chevy Malibu, of course,
But why doesn't he drive the Mercedes? Why isn't that his daily?
because it's 30
It's
years
old.
old.
Oh my God! And he leased.
It's a 1985 model.
Mm.
How good a deal on the lease did you get?
His payments are like $289 a month.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Which one?
And
He got the XLE.
that's a nice shape.
Camry.
Actually, the new Camry is actually a very nice
Those
shape.
are nice. Yeah. Actually, it's a good lease payment because it's such a high residual value on that car, right, Donnie?
Yep, because the more the car
Retained.
basically holds its value, the less
Yeah.
money you're paying on lease.
Here we go.
And I also got it
NG.
for him at invoice.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a smart
NG,
guy.
$2. Don, why did you? Don, you didn't sell the blank pane?
No, I didn't sell it. I didn't
Guys,
have
if
to.
you'd like to buy Donnie's blank pane, how do we
You
get a hold
still
of
got
it?
it, don't you?
I got it. You want to contact me at PENN football 71 at
Pen
yahoo.com.
football 71 at
PENN
gmail.com.
two
Pen with a
N's,
double N.
football 71 at yahoo.com.
Say it one more time, Donnie.
Why are you selling it,
PENN
Don?
football 71 at yahoo.com.
Why are you
And
selling
I'm
it?
asking
What's wrong with you?
9,500.
Well, a girl's got to eat. You know, Archie, a girl's got to eat, and Donnie's
I
got
need
some
to
expense.
get a couple things like a lazy boy couch and hookers and cocaine.
Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
you
Just kidding, I
just
don't
put
smoke
that on?
cocaine.
Can't you just get that shop to own? Can't you just shop to own it?
No.
Dude,
You mean
I
rent
just bought an
rental.
apartment. I got shit that I got to get a freaking toaster oven. I got to get a microwave.
Well, steal your mother's, Donnie.
Priorities, Don. Keep the watch. Keep the watch. And here we go. Thomas Burdett, £5. Midweek shout out to Blue Shirt Buddha, Bud the Stud, Logan Hall, Orange Hand, Longshoreman, Tree Dillinger, Geezer, Discount Steve, Dan Radke, et al. This was fantastic show, guys. I'm gonna wind this show up.
Oxley,
I
stay
love
high.
you. I love you. Oxley State High. Okay, guys.
Don't know
See
much
you.
about history. Don't know
Friday
much about
night.
geology. Don't know much about work or job.
Yarb.
Don't know much for a fat lazy slob. But I do know that I love food. And I know that if you donate to, what a wonderful,
Wonderful world it would be. The Oxley State High fight song, ladies and gentlemen.
Very well done. I got to shoot off, guys.